Fred Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The shot to clear's return team didn't help matters out much there. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Now on the option. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. The shot that clears are on the move. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the shot to clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the option. The pitch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Now the pitch. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football.
He's going to take a shot right away. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The quick out. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Still on his feet at the 40. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Now the toss. Oh, he got loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Chanticleers look to keep this drive humming. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll toss it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. On the option. Quick toss. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. The option look. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They can throw it. They can run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
He'll pitch it. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. And the shot to clear will snap it on 1st and 10. Now the toss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Now the pitch. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. On the option. He'll pitch it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, shot to clear.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a top 5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 4 over Georgia. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. It's complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone cover.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And here comes the punt team. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. One more snap coming before halftime. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Picked off. Got room on the return. And he gets the interception. Finally, a run out of bounds. We'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high rate.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Running with power.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up at a good spot.
Right back to him on the ground. At the 45 on his way. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
He finds his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. He leaves it with his back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They move the tight end all over. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Here comes the option. The pitch. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now on the option. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Chanticleers are marching down the field. Now the toss. Still running at the 40. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He'll toss it. Past the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll return it. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so call it no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Takes the grab on the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They go to the ground. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Power football with the run. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Get it out on the screen. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Quick toss. At the 35, he's got room. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. He'll toss it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. At the 35, he's open. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that.
And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Past the 50. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Can you believe that? Scooped up that fumble and took it all the way back for 2. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Pressure coming. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Offense lining up quickly. He'll come out throwing on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on it today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Makes his connection. Oh, no, defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Let's not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some first downs.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Still on his feet at the 45. Okay, there he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Scanning the field. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away again.
Ball in the air, intercepted.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
He'll pitch it across the 25. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The pitch. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the shot to clear as will try to punch it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Coastal! And the route is on. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 7 over Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll throw it on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good. Been dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Line gets set, first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Trying to get to him. Fires into traffic, picked off. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Rick.